Hello everybody, Pinstripe here, welcome back to some more reheated gameplay. Today I want to talk about the Sushi Swine and the issues that such a team causes in today's day and age. This is something I discussed with the team when I visited their studio last year, with one of the key talking points being about whether or not the Sushi Swine would actually be used as a team within Reheated. Now, I think we can agree that out of all of the teams in the game, the Sushi Swine, and specifically the voice work that was done by Rick Mail and Mark Silk for the team, is a bit on the nose to say the least.
What you mean, smaller, not better?
Plenty has changed since the game's production in the late 90s. The world has become a lot less forgiving of heavy ethnic stereotypes, even if it's within the realms of comedy. Hogs of War is a very British game. It carries a lot of our sense of humour. As a veteran player, I personally have no problem with the voice work that was done for the Sushi Swine, but imagine if you were a new player or a member of the public hearing these voices for the first time. What would you be thinking? What would your reaction be? I think the only saving grace is the fact that the voice work was partly done by the late and indeed great Rick Mail, so perhaps that link alone could save the Sushi Swine. I'd be curious to know how this team come across in other language versions. I know that the Sushi Swine was swapped out for the Italian team within the Italian version, but I'd like to know from you guys who play the Russian or the German or the French version, how do the Sushi Swine compare to the English version? Do they still appear very heavily stereotyped to the same degree? Let me know in the comments. Personally, I don't think the Sushi Swine could be left out of Reheated. Despite the changes to people's perceptions of stereotypes and the increase in sensitivity to particular material, I feel like the game, both the Reheated project and the original, will have enough traction to warrant the inclusion of this team. What I mean by that is if people who buy Reheated are reminded of the original in some way, if they can see a comparison between the old and the new and understand how integral this team is to the game, then perhaps it will be more widely accepted. Other remastered projects act as a positive example whereby elements of the original game may not have been great, ranging from voice acting to animation to sound design, but because they were in the original, most players will accept that and have no quarrel with it. Ultimately though, that is my own personal opinion on the subject. It's a topic I've meant to bring up for quite some time, and I am in no way speaking for the team here, because I mean they still have to make their own decision as to whether or not the Sushi Swine will be in Reheated, but it's a big talking point for the community because I know that a lot of you guys out there have the Sushi Swine as your favourite team and you want to see them included. Me too. Long story short, me too. But there's just a lot of different factors in this topic. There's a lot of things to consider. It's not just a very simple like yes no type question. You have to consider how things look, how things come across, and whether or not certain things are acceptable in this day and age. But getting back to the gameplay, as you can see, this is on Achilles' heel, and I'm playing as the British dudes at the moment against the Japanese. We are an entire team of engineers. I've got like a few saboteurs, a few sappers, and we're coming up against the surgeons. Why are the mines so big? I don't know. They look like giant green pancakes. Hogs of War Reheated still doesn't have a release date, but that's okay considering the current global crisis that is going on. We have to expect delays wherever possible. I mean, we've already seen it with the Hogs of War card game, its release date being pushed back in terms of shipping, so we have to kind of expect things to take a turn for the worst when it comes to development and production, because things are going to be slowed down, people are going to be working from home, and we won't really hear or see much progress being made while all of this is currently going on. But I hope all of you guys are well and good. I know I'm kind of saying that in every single video now, but I really do mean it because I know that it can take a toll on quite a few people. I know that being cooped up in quarantine may not be fun, but I hope that my videos can bring you just a little bit of joy in these troubled times. I know that I said previously that I was going to upload more when it came to Reheated gameplay, and I apologize for not really keeping to that promise, but I had quite a few things going on at the time of making the previous video, and now with the outbreak and everything as well, it's just become a bit overwhelming, so do stay tuned for more. I promise there will be more gameplay because I have more to show, and that will just be in the mix with everything else. It won't get prioritized above everything else because, you know, I have tons of other videos and series to make and different types of content to show you guys, but Reheated will be in there, so please be patient. And again, I apologize if I gave the impression that it was going to be, you know, constant gameplay showcasing, that kind of thing. But if you do enjoy these types of videos, if you do enjoy me talking more, if you just want to see like, you know, a gameplay video on its own without me talking, doing a commentary, then let me know. Maybe I'll put a poll up or something and we can have a discussion about it, just so you guys can have a single video that just showcases nothing but gameplay and isn't disturbed by my voice, because I know some people may find it annoying. Why this pig decided to do that and then shoot the ground, I have no idea. That's actually one of the current bugs in Hogs of War. Why that happens, I don't know. It's just the AI being funky. But either way, that is going to wrap it up for this very odd video. It's kind of been a mixture of different things. But let me know your thoughts on all of the talking points and how you are today. I want to know, how is everybody today? Anyway, that is going to wrap it up for me. I will leave you with the rest of the gameplay. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts on everything as always, and I will catch you all later for the next one. Peace out, everybody.
I have optimum angle for mayhem.
Yes, sir. Boat race.
I'm tired, and this gun is heavy.
A mere scratch.
Does that mean me? Hey, come on then.
Second, fire!
I am hit. Ah!
I think that indicated this will be a very good shot.
Sure. Maximum force.
Calculations show I am in very bad shape.